Hello, welcome. Time to play some more World of Warcraft. SiRiUS has not played in like 2 weeks, so he's completely forgotten everything.
Everything, yes. That's what happens.
But we what did we do last time? We got mounts and stuff. You got a mount now? Look at that. He didn't know much anyway, yeah. Alright,
Yeah,
let's
it's
go.
not like I forgot much.
Let's go. So the Burning Crusade is set. The date is set for when it's going to be coming out. It's mid-November, like on this Warmane private server. It's like November 16th, I think, was it?
It's like we're living in 2005, 2004. Like, it's coming out,
there's
guys.
this thing,
it's coming out.
There's this thing called the pre-patch, though, which goes live like November 3rd or 4th or 5th or something super early. I don't remember the exact date, but the pre-patch means you can start making Blood Elf Paladins, and you can start doing some of the content from Burning Crusade, but you can't actually go to Outland yet, which is the new continent. That's when I will be making a Blood Elf Paladin. So, I don't know if you need to be level 60 by then necessarily, SiRiUS, but definitely you need to be level 60 by the time Outland comes, so we can actually go to Outland.
When is that?
November 16th.
So like 1 month from now, basically.
Yes, except for when people watch this video, it will not be 1 month from now because we're currently about 18 videos behind, so by the time they watch this, it'll be like very soon, so.
Yep.
Let's just ride down there just so you experience. See this person running on the ground here? Call this a peasant. See this peasant? Peasant Andreas. Let's ride past him.
He is definitely below level 40.
Let's run past him.
He'd be on a mount right now.
To make sure he feels like a peasant, we have to ride past him.
He goes, I wish I was 40. Just like I did when I was not 40 yet.
Aren't we so much faster? Look how he's back there. He's still up on that hill.
Yep.
Okay, so a few things I wanted to do. So we need to reach you to... You're 42, I'm 48. I was doing a bit of extra leveling. A little overtime.
You're not allowed to play while I'm not playing. With this character, motherfucker.
Well, see, the problem is he's the healer, and people kind of want me to heal and stuff, and I need to reach level 60 just so I could be a
valuable asset.
Yes. All right, but so let's go do. I wanted to do a few things. I want to look at a few zones that we're never gonna go to ever again because we already out leveled it. Like, it's kind of what sucks with the 5x shit is that you level past everything and there's no need to visit everything. You're gonna see like a third of the world. It's kind of annoying. You don't even need to do all the dungeons. You could just, you know what the biggest problem is people can reach level 60.
The world for me is plenty, sir. It's plenty.
People
World
can,
of Warcraft 1/3 version is
people
enough.
can reach max level 60 and never have played a single dungeon, which is really hard to do on 1x because you're kind of like level stuck for a long time. And you're kind of like spending like weeks in each bracket of like 10 to 20, 20 to 30, 30 to 40 level ranges. You're spending like a week or two on each one of those. So then you kind of just go do other stuff, like you do dungeons and stuff. And actually, because it takes so long, you end up wasting more time because you end up being like, oh, I just hit level 32. Yeah, let's go to town. And then you're like in town for like 8 hours. So you're not like grinding as hard. Like, you know, you're not just like grind because it's such a long grind that you can't handle just grinding constantly. So the 5x actually makes you way more efficient at grinding because you're grinding at 5 times speed, but you're also leveling so fast that you're just like, okay, grind, and that's why you never go to a dungeon. All right, so wait.
I see.
So we're riding through the Barrens, which we've run across before, but we're pretty much through the whole thing already. We just rode through it.
Don't you worry. After we're done with WoW in a few months or whenever, I'm going to make you play a nice, boring game called Gothic 2. It's going to be a very boring experience compared to this, but I'll force you through it.
He thinks he's going to be done with WoW, but there's still a whole other expansion coming after the Burning Crusade expansion called Wrath of the Lich King.
Isn't that the one where we stopped because it became shitty, or is that the one after that?
It's the one after that, which is Cataclysm. Yeah. Wrath
Sure,
of
we
the Lich
stopped.
King,
Okay.
see, people would argue, a lot of people will say vanilla is the height of WoW, and then there's other people who say the Burning Crusade is the height of WoW. And there's people who say the Wrath of the Lich King is the height of WoW. I like Wrath of the Lich King because it's all the stuff it adds is northern themed, and I live in Alaska, so for me, it's like they basically added Alaska to the game, you know?
Why do I always like desert stuff in games like this, and then like the desert-looking areas I enjoy more than the snow areas? I don't know.
Yeah, actually,
You're the opposite. You like snow shit.
we're gonna go here, left here. We're gonna go.
In Alaska, he deals with snow all the time, and yet he enjoys snow in games too.
Yeah.
Can't get enough snow, apparently.
So anyways, the point is we're gonna out-level. We've already out-leveled this zone here called Dustwallow Marsh, which is a level 35 to 45 zone. Technically, you could still do quests here, but we're not going to, since you're 42.
All right.
Somebody left the guild? What the fuck? How many people do we have in the guild now, though? 81! Rugor, you've been recruiting non-stop? Or how do these people all end up in the guild? Do the other guild members recruit them, or what the fuck's going on?
This area visually looks pretty cool, I think. Pretty cool looking area. I like it.
The person who
Show
just
me where
left.
to go, 'cause I have
But
no
how do you
fucking idea.
recruit all these people? Do you just like invite them when you see them in town, or are you advertising? I have an advertising macro, but I barely use it.
So there's a game called, I think it's called Castlevania Lords of Shadow, from like 2010 on Xbox, and had some nice marshy, kind of dead-looking areas like this you could visit. There's like a witch. You encounter like this witch in there.
There is an actual witch's hut in this zone, actually,
Pretty cool.
and she gives
What was
quests.
that game we played where there was like a marsh witches? I think that was V Rising, right? There was like the marsh areas we'd enter with witches and stuff. I thought.
Let's look. How many
Was that V Rising?
level 60s do we have? Whoa, we actually have. We actually have like 20 or something. That's pretty good. Nice. We have priests, warlocks, mages, rogues, druids. We have all the classes. Very nice, very nice. Nice work, Rugor. He's doing all the recruiting. I don't socialize with these people. I just get on sometimes and I go and I increase their ranks and they're like, wee!
This guy's name is perfectly named for a character of this type. Mud Crush Dirt Feet.
Yes.
Come on with good names, matching the type of creature or whatever.
So it's not always raining here. Right now it's like extra creepy here because of the rain.
Yeah. You know that area I'm talking about, though? I think it was V Rising. You'd enter like this marshy witch forest, and there was those witch creatures that were kind of like hard at first. They would kill us very easily.
V Rising is a very awesome game because it's one of the first survival crafting games I played where there's actually patrol route NPCs, like from old school RPG style, games where they have like actually an interactive simulation to that degree. And it's kind of like Valheim in the fact that there's like world bosses that you have to beat, which gives you something to do in the game.
When that game reaches 1.0, like whenever it gets final release, because it's still early access, we should revisit it probably.
Here, pick up the swipe path. Alright, that's where we came here for this flight path. Okay, that's it pretty much. Do you want to look at the human town in this marsh?
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel so fast on my mount now, yeah. Yeah, let's do it. I wouldn't have done it on foot.
Yeah, basically...
These little rivers and shit. Look
The-
at this like muddy looking water here, look at that. That's cool, I like that shit.
There's
The water
crocodiles.
actually looks muddy and stuff.
Crocodiles in the water, I like that part.
Yeah, this zone is one of the nicer, better designed zones, I would say. One of the more high quality designs they have done.
It's kind of like a PvP zone, kind of like Stranglethorn Vale. There aren't as many players though, but people do PvP here for the same reason that it's kind of like jungly, like the It's hard to, it's easy to hide. It's easy to do sneak attacks on people, you know?
Yeah. The other one's like kind of like this, but tropical version.
Watch out for these clowns.
Good Ruggore's health, by the way, almost 5,000.
Look at this shit.
They're kind of decently high level.
Look what they're doing. And you gotta hide your stupid health bars. You can't see shit when you have those on. You think I know how?
I want to know how much their health is, no?
Fuck no. I mean, yeah. You
I like it.
You should have your... Okay, fine. But you should have it so you could toggle it.
I don't know. There should be a button for that. I don't know if there is.
There is. There is.
Well, why don't I figure out what it is?
It's probably Control V.
Holy shit, it is.
Yeah.
That's weird. Before your name didn't have it over it. Now it shows everything. Interesting.
Oh, okay.
That's fine. Whatever.
You can toggle it off though. Like what I don't like about it is that you're not seeing them. You're seeing health bars. Do you even see them? Do you even see what they look like? The health bar covers them.
Okay, I'll just turn it off. For fuck's sake.
Like you can't even see that it's a crocodile. You just see a fucking health bar.
Yeah. Why couldn't they make? Why do they have to make so fucking glaringly big that bar and also fully opaque? Like if it was half transparent or something. But
why
no,
can't
they made
it be above? You know, above the motherfucker instead of right on it.
Can you make it half opaque? Does
No.
that work? And then that would be much better.
Probably can with an add-on.
Jesus, another add-on.
Well, I mean, all the add-ons for WoW are usually user interface related, so like, it kind of gives them the excuse of why they don't make all those changes themselves. By the way, because they just say, well, if you don't like it, then get an add-on to do it.
I'm about to level if I fight a few enemies for some quest or something.
I might just level from running around.
You just level by just running, or just from exploring areas?
Exploring new areas, yeah.
If your mount gets too deep in the water, you auto dismount, right?
Yeah.
That'd be nice if they could just swim.
For some reason, I remember them doing that in later WoWs, but maybe I'm wrong.
This nice little hut in the middle of nowhere.
This is the witch's hut.
Oh, nice.
But there's no way.
Ah, fuck me! I got stuck in this boat. I think I have to unmount.
I don't know why the witch is not here though. There's a witch here called Tabitha or something. Normally, I don't know. Swamp IRL. Whatever. This is her hut. Bunch of quests you do here. Anyways, I just wanted to show you that. That's nice. It's on the way to the human town. So
cool. How you found that in the middle of nowhere? It's impressive.
Well, that's actually if you go run this way. It's right next to the road. That's how.
Oh,
look, there's a player right there. Just ran by, level 45 paladin. Human. But you see, you run by and then you see the hut.
I see. Yeah, nice.
Holy shit! The paladin's name was Last Error. Like, it's the last mistake you make is running into this motherfucker.
Ragor says he's lost in a low-level dungeon somewhere.
Okay, we're gonna go look at those dungeons real quick in a minute here. But we're not actually gonna do them. We're just gonna look just so you see what you're missing. But Razorfen Crawl, Razorfen Downs, which are the Warmane dungeons, level 35. Razorfen Crawl is like 35, and Razorfen Downs is like 45 or level 40 or something. It's like a shithole. It's like a dark dirt-colored shithole with like lots of thorns and lots of boar people going squealing, you know, and like.
I see. Sounds fun.
Alright, here's the human town, but we can't actually go in there because there's all these guards. Watch out, that's a level 50 guard.
Right, yeah. What level are they?
54. 57.
Oh, this is why I like to have that thing on, because I can see he's a fucking skull icon, sir. Probably be toggling between on and off.
Come this way.
Sometimes it can save my life. I see, this is their grand human city, and what is this city?
The beeping is only human players, by the way, which there were 2 of them on the bridge right there.
Oh, shit. Did you see what level they were?
They were 38 and 32.
So they probably would not try to do anything.
No. They were probably alerting the higher level players right now. This horde outside the city right now, you know. Kind of wish it was not raining because this creates this extra fog shit and you can't see anything, but this place is called Theramore Isle, and you know how we have zeppelins? The Alliance don't have zeppelins, they have boats, and one of the boats that they use, one of their main paths is from here to the place called Menethil Harbor, I believe, which is...
Fuck, did you get out? Okay.
We raided that one time with Thuragor. Raided, aka we got murdered there a bunch of times by Alliance.
My character retarded? There we go.
Level 55 guards on that tower. I kind of want to look in the front though. We'll probably walk by in front of them like this. Alright, fine. Let me know if you're attacked or if you are, run into the water.
I fell into the water by accident just now.
Mount up though. So we can flee. Look, there's a person fishing. That's a level 60 player fishing right there. But so look, if you look over here. Here's like the docks where the boats come in. See on the left there's a person on the docks over there or fishing. That's where the boat comes in. Then it's a giant harbor town. Like a level 42 mage in there. Anyways, that's all. I'll just show you the... It's a giant
Nice.
castle town. It's pretty dope. It's fucking foggy as fuck today though.
It's a cool look. I like it. Like having witnessed this in the fog look. I like the lighthouse. This lighthouse wouldn't even look cool if it wasn't foggy right now. It wouldn't have the intended effect if it was just clear.
Yeah, it's true. Yep.
Although the fog, the beam, the lighthouse beam is lazy.
It doesn't
It's just a beam going around. There's no fucking like actual
breaking the fog or whatever.
There's no lantern thing like normally you can see the lantern spinning inside, projecting the beam.
Oh yeah.
It just comes out of the glass. It's lazy. Oh well. I do enjoy a nice lighthouse in a game. You see, there's not enough in games of them.
Okay,
Pretty cool. Pretty cool.
So if you look at your map, real quick, we're going into the ocean. See that island? Alcaz Island?
It's supposed to be Alcatraz Island. How are we going?
Oh shit, that's not actually the right island. But yeah, let's check it out. But
Seems
so
like it's far away, no?
yeah, it's fine. Too bad you can't mount.
Yeah.
Too bad I can't use this on you.
You motherfucker. Become Jesus. You can't mount like that? Floating mount?
No. But look, I'm faster because I can run without swimming. So there's this thing in this game where if you try and go out into the deep waters, there's a bar that will appear called fatigue. If we try and go this way, too far to the right, you'll encounter that.
What happens to you then?
It's just a bar that goes down, and once it reaches 0, then you start to drown, and then you die.
So just like Ark.
Kind of, yeah.
Fatiguing and dying at the bottom. You just sink to the bottom of the water, and you can't move and you can't get out. First time that happened to me, I was like, what the fuck? This is crazy. I can't believe this.
So let me know if you see your thing show up, your, what's it called?
Fatigue bar? Okay.
Yeah. I don't know if I'll see it because I'm not swimming.
Not yet. If I see it, just turn around, I guess.
No, because you can swim through it. You can swim through it and reach, usually like, if you're trying to go out into the middle of nowhere, then you're going to have a problem. But if you're going through like little tiny peninsula shapes of fatigue zones, you know what I mean? You can usually just swim through it. Fatigue. I'm getting fatigue. Holy shit. I'm fucking walking over here. What the hell?
It must just be a zone thing when you're too far out into the ocean.
Yeah. It's to our right a little bit, so if we can just go around it on the left. So I don't know
where the water becomes more brighter, like right there.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know what the fuck this island is. What is that creature right there? Oh shit, that's a high...
Alcatraz Island.
Oh shit, those creatures are...
Prison Island.
Question mark, question mark.
You got a fucking Leviathan type creature in the water. We're about to die.
Yeah, we should avoid
Loch
that.
Ness beast is coming for us from beneath.
So, I don't know what this island is. I think that this island is content that is later added, like in Cataclysm, like in 3 expansions. This island is turned into an island that's actually playable with the goblins and stuff. I think that's what it is. But I think for now, you can't go in it. I think you can just go around it or something. How the fuck do we avoid these stupid hydras? Let's go this way.
Would not be surprised if this is a prison island, right?
Is he coming after you?
It said entering combat.
Oh my god.
Please don't kill me. Well, if you go far enough, they leave you alone, don't they?
I put a shield on you, and now they come after me instead of you.
They don't chase that far.
No.
Yeah, leaving combat.
Alright, okay, so we're trying to get to an island that's actually on the other side of it.
Anytime I ever see a documentary about prison break type, attempts that people have done, there's a lot of documentaries like that. They always have to have an episode about Alcatraz and how some motherfuckers did actually escape it one time.
Like The Rock?
Yeah. These 3 people actually escaped it in the 50s, I believe.
I mean, the movie The Rock?
I mean, do
Sean
what
Connery?
happens? Do they escape the island in that, or what happens in that?
No, Sean Connery's character is like a person who escaped it. That's why they recruit him to help them get back inside of The Rock or whatever, and then...
In real life, these 3 actually managed to build a boat that they keep the parts hidden for in like the workshops, and then they assemble it one night, and then they actually swim away like in the boat, and then they're never found. So they just assume they drowned, but
why would they assume they drowned? What the fuck?
They never discovered the boat or any pieces of it or anything. So
what the fuck?
or any traces of them. But then again, if they drowned, wouldn't the bodies have washed up somewhere, or the
Oh,
boat pieces washed up
they
somewhere?
totally made it out, and then
I think they made it out, and then there's just the government's embarrassed.
they don't want to admit it because then
that they,
people will also then try to escape more because then they realize it's possible.
Yeah. But you know what's even more embarrassing for the government? After they shut down the island like a year after that, the prison, because they realized if they can escape the unescapable island prison, then you know, the whole concept is a failure. So now then it became a museum or whatever, like, you know, where you pay to go and see how it used to be, and then you make money out of a tourist place, you know. I think Al Capone was there. I'm not sure if he died there. I think he did die there.
Witness this
from this is in like the 40s or 50s. Pretty sure he died of some like old age disease. I think he got syphilis while he was actually in the prison. So, I mean, he had syphilis before, and then he just died from the syphilis. Fighting this, who's this freak? Why is his health low?
I told him, show us the mage art of AoE, please. Goulash's noob, he doesn't know. This is an island where the mages do this AoE shit all the time. He might be a bot, we don't know. He might very well be a bot. He's got a drink to get his mana up. So he's at 85%, 90%, 94%, 99%. You'll demonstrate now.
What's he about to do?
Just watch him. He's gonna ride around to gather them all up. Like a sick fuck. Gonna gather them all up like a sadist. Holy shit, he's got like 30 of these motherfuckers. Holy shit. Ice block. So that way he can't be damaged. Breaks it. He freezes them. He runs out of range so that they can't hit him. They're all frozen in spot. Now he starts to cast this shit on them, which slows them down, the blizzard.
Oh, damn. He knows exactly what he's doing.
And I think now he's going to try and, like, teleport away. I think he freezes them all up, and then he, like, teleports through them. Oh, he just freezes them all.
These wizards are too powerful.
Gave him a heal. He almost died. Shit. Okay, there. Alright, nice. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Nice, that was pretty cool. Yeah, to witness how powerful these wizard-type characters are. Crazy.
So they do this thing called AoE farming where they try and fight like as many at a time as they can. He was being a little overzealous, like he pulled so many at once because he's trying to show us.
That was my chance to show off. Little does he know he'll end up on a YouTube
He was at
video.
like 1% away from death, and I should have done a shield on him instead of a heal, but the fact that I barely got that heal off. But yeah, so they just farm like a bunch of dudes at the same time. Let's go back down here. We're just trying to get past this island, but this is a famous island for these mages to grind over here, and there's always mages here killing these stupid murlocs over and over because it's a good place to have like so many murlocs close to each other, close together. Because that skill, Blizzard, which is like arguably one of the most powerful skills in the whole game, because it's Blizzard, made by Blizzard, you know, they always make Blizzard very powerful. Yay, we're out of that fucking storm zone.
Rugor is saying that Titty is the AoE farm god, apparently. Also, this is what this zone looks like without rain. Look how completely different it looks. Completely different.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm glad I witnessed it with the rain version, because I think it looks more interesting that way. Crazy.
Yeah, so now we're technically back in the Barrens, but yeah,
Yeah.
that's what it looks like. It's just like tropical island shit.
Yeah. We've seen a lot of this tropical type stuff, but that was unique. I like that.
Where the fuck
I'm
is this
glad I
island?
experienced the rain, good sir.
Okay,
Going
so
to this boat.
we need to go to this tiny island. I thought that island was this island, and that's why we went by it, and I realized it was the wrong island.
Look at this map. Where the fuck are we?
See, it's your quest right there?
This tiny island?
Go for that tiny island, yeah.
What about these other islands on the map that are off to the east? Like, are those anything important there?
No.
East of Duratar, southeast.
Oh, those islands? That's actually a low-level troll questing area. Super tropical. You've never seen those? We should check those out too then.
No, I mean, I don't think I've seen it. I don't think I've went to the east coast of Duratar for any
Now
reason.
that you have a mount, it's easy to kind of just run by these places. Of course, swimming is kind of slower, but those places you could see.
What I enjoy is like, for some reason, in classic type of. Oh fuck! I got a super freak. Oh no! Got a super freak on me.
He's a level 27 little baby.
Should I kill him? Oh.
Super freak!
I thought it was one of those massive Hydra freaks with like death skulls. And I'm like, fucked.
This is like a quest dude, so if you loot him, you think he drops a... No, never mind. You need to have the quest for it.
I thought the big Hydra was fucking finally come for me, and I was like, I'm done.
Well, so
dead.
when you're in this zone, you're like level 12 or whatever, so yeah, he would be kind of like that. It's actually even a shark in the water over here somewhere, which is like a rare level 13 shark, so if you're trying to swim by here, like at a level 2 or 3 or whatever, trying to reach Orgrimmar, the shortcut through the water, then you get attacked by that shark.
Nice. No, so like classic RPG games like Gothic 1 or something, like Gothic 2, or even older games, I don't know. But like something I like in those kind of games is like when you go to some faraway little island at the far reaches at the edges of the world, and then there's like something cool or unique hidden away there. Had this very cool feel that would give you like, I don't know if RPG games could do that anymore, or I don't know if even this game has that effect. Like, here's a faraway island, it's cool, but like, does it give you that classic super hidden faraway end of the world island type feel that older RPG games might have conveyed?
I remember in an Ultima 6 or 7 or something, I remember like going to this island called Moonglow or whatever, and then it's just like a fucking desolate little island with sheep on it, and there's like a sheep
you feel
herder.
Like you found this amazing fucking hidden place, and you get rewarded for having found it. This out of the way place.
Yeah, see, it's like even WoW, it's too linear for that. Like, in order for that,
it feels a little bit hidden and out of the way. I kind of like this shit.
But they wouldn't have like a zone like that in WoW because of the fact that all the zones are leveled. You know what I mean? Like they have level ranges, so because of that, it creates this linear thing.
What the fuck's going on here?
So this is your warrior quest to get. Oh yeah, look back here. There's like that's. You could see the Barrens over there. You could see Duratar over there at the red.
Wow, they've strategically positioned this island so you could see all the surrounding zones exactly. Although I don't know if the view distance would have been this high back then, but
no, I think it would have. It's sad that it's not higher now. That's more what my problem is.
Yeah.
Wish I could go higher.
So those are the islands that we're seeing to the east. Is there a compass in this game? Am I even turned east right now?
That item right there. You were just thinking Arcus Greatstaff. That's level 80, so it must be from Wrath of the Lich King. Oh yeah, so you just wrote. Yeah. All right, so you have a quest here. I don't know what the fuck. It's something with the warrior. What are you gonna do? You gotta do something.
Who do I even talk to?
What does your quest say? The Islander. Like, look on your mini map.
Meet and fight.
Look on your mini map.
In here. I think I gotta run around and jump the spikes. It's probably in here, yes.
It's literally this motherfucker right here.
Oh, yeah, there we go.
Clannock McLeod, the Islander. Hello, Goulash. It's good to see you made it. Kill Big Will, then speak to Clannock McLeod. Beat all the challengers and you'll call out Big Will. So, just you have to
Where the hell's that at?
you have to fight all these motherfuckers over here.
Oh, which would have been hard back in earlier level, eh?
Like this Affray challenger, fuck.
Go on, challengers. Who's the next?
I
Not
thought
gonna
this.
come at me one by one.
I thought that when I first played this game, I first came here as a warrior. I thought this shit was really cool. They send you off to a little tiny island, and then you're just like a fight club going on here. Basically, this is Fight Club.
Come at you one at a time, though. Not like all at once.
Yeah.
That'd be too crazy. I thought there's this pit where they would throw you into this pit under the if you fail or
Snorlax
something.
pit or whatever. Snorlax.
What level are these clowns? 27. And this is not like a super early quest. I mean, you have to be like 20 in your 20 levels
Yeah.
to do it.
Which, of course, I came here immediately when it became available because it's to get your berserker stance. Doing all your actual class quests, like if you're a mage doing your mage quests, priest doing your priest quests or whatever, you know, like the druid, they unlock their different forms like bear and cat and whatever. Cheetah mode. You have a seal that you can turn into. You can actually go faster in the water. The seal mode.
I shall remind you one more time in that movie, that the Chris Pine movie that was pretty funny, where there's a druid girl, she turns into a bear and an owl and a whatever, and then a fucking owl bear as well.
Why is there a beep? Why is there a beep?
You must watch this movie. It's called Dungeons and Dragons something.
I did
something.
watch that movie.
Oh, you did watch it?
And I already told you that I watched it. Why is there a beep? That means there's a fucking player here. On this island. Do you realize there wouldn't be a player on this fucking island, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Alright, fight this big will fuck. Kill him. Pretty sure it's gonna be a level 20 warrior. It says nearby Asna, 20 plus warrior. Pretty sure we have a human. Oh, here he is. Level 34.
You gonna try to fuck my quest? Okay.
Yeah, of course.
Should I attack him?
No. Should we smash him for trying to fuck the quest?
Only if they would have fucked it.
Okay, you got it?
Yeah. That's it for warrior quests? Does it continue?
No. I think you
That's it?
need to go back somewhere or something now, right? Check your quest log.
Okay. Because currently the warrior quest line is
Oh,
done.
look, it's
now.
done. No, you learned a new ability, Berserker Stance. You learned a new ability, Intercept rank 1.
Oh shit, okay.
Yeah. We'll have to set that shit up on your bar and stuff. We need to have a session where we go through setting up. Actually, Rugor, you already did this, didn't you? You said you set up your multi-bars and stuff. So, Bartender, it has the ability, I'll just show it real quick. It's Bartender, this one. Bartender has this ability where if you go, like, if you're looking at bar 1, which is these skills here, you have this thing called state configuration. Can you open this actually real quick, Siri, so you know what I'm talking about?
Under skills or what?
There's a button at the top right corner. Remember the beer mug? It's a different beer mug. It's the other beer mug. Bartender. So right click it instead of left click it. If you left click it, it brings up the ability to change the bars around and stuff. Right-clicking opens the options. Click on bar 1 at the left there. And so there's these tabs, general settings. There's one called state configuration. So there, for me, of course, I'd say don't page, don't page, don't page, don't page. But for you, you'd have like battle stance. See, for me, it says shadow form. Oh, I can have different skills for shadow form. That's interesting. But so for you, you can set battle stance, defensive stance, berserker stance, and you'd set it to page 7, page 8, page 9. And so then at the left, it should have said page. You should have called it bar. But basically, if you look at the left, 7, 8, 9, bar 8, 9, 0. Those bars, they're like, even though they're disabled normally, they still have skills in them. And so then it'll auto toggle. That's why when you switch to berserker stance now, you can just close that shit. When you switch to berserker stance, that's why all your skills disappear on that bottom bar, because that's your bar 1. It's turning to bar 8 or whatever. So you'd basically put skills there which are only usable in berserker stance. And then when you change,
how would this have worked in the original game before these bartender add-ons and stuff?
you'd have to shift scroll between the 6 fucking.
Oh my god.
Like there would be no auto bar switching shit. So
yeah.
So they added extra bars, like they have 10 instead of 6, and then you can also do this like stance-based switching, auto switching, which also on the druid is very useful because you have one for cat, one for bear, one for stealth, one for caster. Anyways, get the fuck out of here. Yeah. We'll set this shit up sometime. We're going to do a video where we basically do like explain how to set up bartender properly, fully.
Oh shit, a bartender tutorial video?
Yes.
Oh my lord.
Yeah.
I do not look forward to it.
Alright, let's go this way real quick. Tutorials get good views. Yeah, exactly.
My brain also melts as a result.
Let's see if we can swim through this fucking blue zone. This is the fatigue zone. Can we swim all the way through it?
Oh, what happens if you die then?
You drown.
Oh shit, that fatigue's going fast, man. Am I gonna make it? I don't think I'm gonna make it.
Yeah, it'll be fine. Use your mini-map to aim for the narrowest part, so aim to the right a bit. See on the mini-map?
Why does the character look like she's having little jumping seizures in the water going?
That's what your character looks like. It looks like you're running in the water, but I'm swimming. On my screen, I'm swimming, you're running. On your screen, I'm running, you're swimming, you know?
Having a seizure. Maybe I'll make it. That bar is dropping fast, Joe.
Can't turn around now. Can't turn around now.
Am I gonna become a ghost on this side? And
look at your mini map. You've almost made it, man. It's fine. See the mini map? It's the blue. It's where the dark blue ends.
I know, but look how close the bar is.
Yeah, but you don't die immediately.
Oh, I thought you just literally just frozen.
No, your health starts going down. So basically, barely made it, but yeah.
I thought it was like an arc where once you're a fatigue bar, you just sink to the bottom. Fucking
no,
done.
You just start losing health.
So you can actually make it quite a bit further.
Yeah. Well, it starts going down pretty fast, so we're pretty close. But I want to show you this shark real quick, and then we go kill the shark. See this shark right here?
This evil shark, which we are now so over-leveled, we can actually murder it.
So, because you start... kind of in this zone here in Durotar, very close, and so some people try and run to Ratchet, and they try and as like a level 1, and then they encounter this shark who's a level 12, who will now die in like one hit.
Bitch ass shark.
Yeah. And that's all. Let's go back this way.
So now we're actually, where are we now on the map? So I get oriented. We're at the bottom of Durotar.
Back where we started, or I guess not you, because you didn't start. I didn't start here, you didn't start here, none of us started here. This is where the trolls and the orcs start, which I thought we ran here, though, early on. Yeah. It's not as memorable, though, when you just run here for a visit. It's way more memorable when you, this is like where you start out, and then, you know?
Yeah. Those trees ahead, are those the little side islands.
Yeah. Or you just...
You see that on the map and you want to run there and be like, what is that? That looks cool. I want to find that.
You just finished Razorfen Downs anyways? He's trying to do a quest in Razorfen Crawl, but then he was in Razorfen Downs, so you just did that one? I guess you want to probably do both so you get the achievement.
I run with my mount without touching the water. This area looks pretty cool. There's centaur freaks.
This motherfucker's saying, I gave him a priest buff with stamina. So normally you start in buff these little low levels. Give him some more stamina. These buffs are good.
I like how these areas are like have the name. Like, this is a beach and it's called something something. What is it? Where's that actual name of like the
Dark Spear?
Dark Spear Strand. Strand is a European word in many countries that means beach.
Well, they also use
that.
They use it in English too. Called Strand.
Strand?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
I've never heard strand meaning beach in English. What?
Yeah.
What?
Guarantee you.
Is it like a British thing?
It doesn't. It's just another word for it. It's not like they wouldn't call a beach that. It would just be like the name of like the blah 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 strand. Like, you know.
Oh, I thought it was literally like some European countries called it that, including Hungarian. But I'm a stupid. I didn't know. This place looks kind of interesting. In a mountain to go 10 feet.
Yes.
Go back in the water.
Yes. Don't make me do this shit.
Oh, that's right. To get some unique quests here on this little tiny tropical island off the coast here.
Yeah. So when you first start off as a troll, there's like a troll village, and then they send you on little like level 10 quests around here, level 8, 9 quests or something. Very low level shit. Yeah, the enemies here are level 7 and 9 and stuff. Yeah.
I figure everyone's gonna see this on the map and be like, "I want to see where that is." Looks cool, and then they explore it.
It's actually
early.
You can skip it completely. Yeah, because like so if you look on your map, look where it says Senjin Village. So actually, she says Valley of Trials. That's the start zone. So that's your little microcosm area. You do your very low quest there, and then after you're done, like reach level 6, they'll send you out of there and out on that road to the east, and then you pass by the Senjin Village, and you don't have to go there. You can just go north to Razor Hill, which is also like the same level quests. But people usually stop in Senjin Village just because it's so colorful, and then you could do all these quests on Echo Isles.
And they probably swim here to these isles.
Yeah, because the quests all make you come onto this island and kill the tigers, kill this fucking witch doctor motherfucker on here.
It's well designed, I will say. It's a well designed layout and progression and stuff.
Where's this witch doctor motherfucker? He's over here somewhere. There he is. Look, there's a player right here right now.
Doing his early quests.
It's a shaman. Yeah. That's all. His reward for winning is priest buff. The priest buff is really good early on because it gives you 41 stamina. I don't think he's gonna get 41 stamina from it. What? Holy shit, that's a lot. which is 400 health. Like at these low levels, I think it scales it down a bit so you don't get that full amount, but like when you cast it on a lower level, but this still gives him like 30 or 40% extra health. It's like really good.
All right, so now what are we actually doing? We're gonna go to a dungeon.
Yeah, so what I want to do, we can go check out these. Wait, are you gonna go to Razor Friend Crawl now, Ragor?
I think your character's trying to swim like a fish.
Are you gonna go to Razor Friend Crawl still? Oh, you did it all. Okay, yeah. Are you still there? Terrace Fog Glades. He's already in. You're in Undercity. What the fuck? I wanted to go do Zul Farak. Can you do that one? So basically, I want to show Razor Fen Crawl to SiRiUS. So we're gonna, and we have to also pick up the flight paths in Thousand Needles because he's never even been there. We're basically like this whole video is just going through low level zones that you're never gonna. Why? He's level 6.
Now he looks.
See how the motherfucker, these crab motherfuckers, right?
Looks like a freak.
So there's a few zones which we need to like pick up flight paths in, which are like level 20 to 30 that we won't be playing in, but we're just gonna run through them. Yeah, actually, look behind you.
On them. What's that?
Look behind you. Isn't that nice?
Yeah, it's very nice. Yeah, this is a nice. There's some nice design zones we've been seeing here, including that rainy marsh. Was very nice.
These zones are like normally where you're playing this horde or whatever. You play through this area. This is like low level. Then you're in the Barrens, and then you go to that marsh and into this Thousand Needles, which we're gonna go to here in a minute.
Hopefully, they put some of their nicest designed areas in like very populous, common areas where most people will see it. You know.
Yeah.
Well, they might have put some really nice ones as like just far out areas that no one will ever go.
I'm just thinking of like, if you're playing as a human, you'd go start off in that woods place or whatever, the Elven Forest, and then you go to Westfall, which is that wheat field farm place or whatever, you know? Do you remember that shit?
Yeah, I think that one looked nice, yeah.
And then you go to this place called Duskwood, which is like a haunted forest kind of looking place.
I saw that one. I actually remember that.
Do you remember that one, or do you remember the undead one though?
Well, it sounds like that one. They're probably similar to that because it's the undead one. I'm pretty sure that was like an undead forest or something.
Yeah, but that one, the difference is that one's more taller and it's more like a. Oh, here's Ragor. Ragor.
Oh, look at this motherfucker!
How did he get so fast? He's so fast. He's got NFTs you want to buy. Yes, look at his fucking his wolf mount. So much cooler than our mounts.
Yeah, the orcs, they definitely made the coolest looking character type. Look at my retard I'm riding on. It's an embarrassment.
I don't know, I like those.
I'm riding a failed creature from the Never-Ending Story that never made the movie cut, you know? There's some pretty retarded ass looking creatures in that movie.
Holy shit, by the way, we were playing Icarus and I said that the name of the horse was Atreyu, but it's not. That's the name of the little kid. The little warrior kid, his name's Atreyu.
His name is Atreyu? What the fuck?
The name of his horse is Artax.
Even stupider.
That the band,
Artax.
the fact that the band named itself Atreyu or whatever.
That's kind of weird because they're naming themselves after the child from the movie. Like, what?
He's like a little child warrior, you know?
Yeah, that's fine, I guess. It would be cooler if the flying dog was named Atreyu, honestly.
What is that
the
one?
Kid was named just
Bastion.
like Billy or something.
Bastion is the name of the... What's the name of the fucking dog, the flying dog? Bastion? No?
I don't know. I don't know.
All right, let's go. We need to go through 1,000 Needles, so let's go do that shit. We're just gonna ride it through everything. We're
There's a
riding it all.
movie I haven't seen in fucking 15 plus years, by the way.
What?
Never Ending Story.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I'm for a rewatch on that one.
I think I watched it a little bit more recently than that again, yeah.
I watched Crawl more recently, like within the last 5 years. That's a very good movie.
I watched that one as well, yeah.
Very underrated. No one ever mentions Crawl as a classic, even though it is actually. I think it's a classic.
See, I get to some scenes from those two movies kind of mixed up in my mind because, like, you know, like, so Crawl is the one with the, because they go into a swamp in both of them. That's what confuses me.
There's like fucking giant spiders, and there's the quicksand swamp.
But in Crawl, they have the Cyclops motherfucker, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Isn't there also spiders? Isn't there giant spiders as well?
But the Cyclops guy joins their group or whatever. He's like friendly Cyclops. Do you remember that? He throws like a spear or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I definitely remember the little throwable ninja star magic ornament that they have that the movie's based around, actually.
Right.
Just crazy. Very cool for that.
In Never Ending Story, he goes to the swamp and he's the turtle or whatever. He meets Morla, the turtle.
Yeah.
And then his horse dies in the swamp. That's depressing.
That's classic fantasy ideas were made in the 70s and 80s. They just can't repeat that.
So
anymore.
Never Ending Story?
Never be like that again.
It's actually based off of a book by a German author. Never Ending Story.
I did not know that. A Nazi! One of my favorite childhood movies was by a Nazi.
It's just a German. It's just a German.
Nazi! All Nazis! You learn this now.
I actually have the book. I ordered it more recently.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
And then I remember there's flying horses in Crawl as well.
Yeah, they find like the castle starts teleporting around, and they're like, the only way we can catch it because it teleports too often and too quickly is we need to have these super fast mounts. And then look at Rugor's super fast mount, by the way. He's gonna run circles around us.
Yeah, he has to like stop and wait and stuff.
It's a circle around us.
The horses, they take off, and then like they have fire under their hoofs, and then they fly up into the air. Which is how the fuck did they do those effects in the 70s? Or was it 80s? Late 70s? Anyway, that shit looked amazing for its time. But they had no CGI yet, so that was all done like with camera, film, negative editing, trickery, which is amazing. It's basically real life CGI, like film, celluloid CGI. I don't know how the fuck they mixed that shit. Just like in Star Wars, by the way, the early Star Wars. Which way did you go?
We're going full circle. We're going through the crossroads again. We're here again. We're back at the crossroads. South.
This way.
But
then also, have you seen that other movie? I think it has Tom Cruise. Isn't it called like where he's like the devil?
Legend.
He fights the devil. Legend. Yeah, that's another like classic. And of course, Labyrinth. These are like the big like 4 fantasy movies from that time period.
Or Dark Crystal or whatever.
That's one I saw, but isn't it like it got like these weird little fucking troll gnome characters that are like
the main character? Yeah.
Jesus Christ. See, that's what I call a little bit less classic. It's a bit more silly.
Yeah, it's way more puppet or whatever.
Yes, it's more puppet. Yes.
Then another one, which is like I think a little bit later, more like 90s or something, but it has Val Kilmer in it. Willow. You remember that movie?
I don't know if I've ever seen that actually.
What? You've never seen that?
I don't know if I've seen Willow.
What? He fights a dragon and shit? And what the fuck?
What?
Add that to your list. What? Add that to your list of...
I've seen all the classic fantasy movies.
Fantasy RPG movies? No, that's one of them.
Willow, eh?
Yeah, but it's, see, once again, Willow, I think is the name of one of the little gnome characters.
A puppet? Is it a puppet?
No, he's not. He's not a puppet. He's a little person.
Dressed up.
I don't know what's politically correct anymore. Midget.
Midget dressed up. Nice.
No,
even better. Even better.
He was like
they couldn't even get away with that today, could they?
He was like the Tyrion before, like of the most famous like
Tyrion before Tyrion.
Like Tyrion is like what the most famous little person or short, whatever, midget. Yeah. I don't know what the fuck the gnome. He's a gnome.
Little. I think he'd be the most offended by that. Actually, you call him a gnome. Wow.
But yeah. So I think he was like kind of more, pretty famous back then from that movie.
Yep. Although no one ever probably knew his name because they just knew him as the puppeted creature that he was dressed as.
What is Tyrion's name? Peter Dinklage. Yeah, I do know that actually. Yep.
Which by the way, after Game of Thrones, I haven't seen him in anything. He literally disappeared after that show ended.
How does his name Dinklage? Like, doesn't that sound like a little gnome name? Dinklage.
It actually, it's funny. It makes you think, like, did he? A lot of these Hollywood stars, they pick their name. They actually pick their name. Like, that's not their real name. Like,
his real name is like Dinklesbury or Dinkleston or something, and then he's like, Dinklage. This is perfect. Dinklage.
Imagine his like last name is Peter Longfellow, and he's like, this is not going to work.
Jesus.
Shadowman for making fun of little people.
What's going on? I'm not a living Wowpedia. I just do Google searches. That's all. No, I literally, whenever you guys ask me things, I type into Google Wowhead, which is the name of the website.
Maybe you were asking your AI like.
I mean, some shit I know, but like there's this website.
Prime consults the AI.
Like, so that back in the day, there was this website called ThoughtBot, which was their main like info site, and I think they ended up either like through competition they got fucked, and then this Wowhead became the only one now. But basically, they would do the same thing. They are a database or a wiki of all of the items, all the quests, all the information, and they're thoroughly linked to other things.
Druid here.
What's his name? Demiortis. Here's a buff for you, bear.
I seem to recall a conversation now that you did have it with me about watching that movie, because we were talking about how there's like the whole portal mirror they have, where they can go through the mirror like a portal, like in the game Portal.
What movie?
Which I enjoyed that part of the movie. As
which movie?
Cool magic shit.
You just invited that guy to our guild? The bear's in our guild now? He's already got a guild, no buff for him.
You remember that shit though in the movie where like they used a mirror, they sneak it inside a cart, so they were gonna come through the portal inside the cart, thinking that it's just like a.
Which movie is this?
Dungeons and Dragons.
Oh yeah. I did see it. I did watch it. Yes.
But then, like, accidentally, the guards or whoever packed the wagon, they put the mirror upside down. So, like, fuck, the mirror's facing down to the bottom of the wagon. And they can't come out because, there's like wood there. So they have to turn it around the other way.
Rugor CZ, Rugor beats. These guys are like level 24 rare or whatever. So when you're like this appropriate level for the zone, usually you don't fight him, or you try and pull them apart, fight him one at a time. He just goes in to murder them all, of course.
Where are these idiots?
Just pass on all these. They're just these night elf NPC guys roaming around in this zone, which they all count as rare. So every single one of them will drop a green item, actually, which is all low level junk for us now. But when you're like level 20 and you're here, then you do want to try and peel them apart and kill them one at a time.
Now you can get your revenge when you're super high level.
So
like a nerd who got beat up by a bully in school, and then he like worked out, and he was in college and like post college. And he goes back to his high school reunion 10 years later, and I was like fucking buff, and he's like, "Oh yeah, bully," and the bully's like become like a fat slob with a belly, and he drinks beer now. He's an alcoholic.
Well, the bully will just say, "You can't fight me now. It's too late. You should have fought me in high school. You can't just get in a fight anymore. We're adults now."
He fights him anyway. It's his revenge.
Well, in the movie, the bully would do something to provoke it, and then he has to fight him, Or...
Well, remember that movie 3 O'Clock High or whatever? Where like he has to fight the bully after school.
Yes.
Imagine 3 O'Clock High Part 2, the sequel.
They picked a really good actor for the bully in that movie. Whoever that actor was. Really,
it was like the classic looking bully. Classic oversized high school bully, right?
Yeah.
Be like, this motherfucker has like been held back 6 grades. What is he doing in school? He's like 17.
He looks like a college student.
Like,
he looks like a college.
Like 12. Yeah. Ran to the stupid sign. They're worthless signs in the game WoW because they don't print the thing on it until you mouse over it.
Oh, shit.
It's so stupid.
They're asking me shit. What is the question? I don't get it. What is this? What was the actual question? I was barely paying attention. I don't know what's going on. I'm gonna ignore it. By the way, you notice our guild name is different. We were Rapeseed Ruggers before. I don't know if we made a video since we had our name change. We are eating the gnomes.
We decided that was a really stupid name by Prime.
Yeah. I think it's like it's one of those names that's like too clever, so that means no one gets it.
Clever. It ends up becoming like stupid.
Yeah, like
like
no one gets the joke. Fuck? Like it's an inside joke kind of name. You know what I mean?
Oh, this is going to be very, very off topic and stupid, but this Bitcoin movie that just came out, this documentary, a stupid documentary called Money Electric. But the guy, one of the supposed potential Satoshi Nakamoto's, you know, his name is Peter Todd. He was wearing a hat in the movie, and it said like some kind of code. And then like equals whatever, like equals 1. So it's like too clever. It's too clever. He's wearing a hat that no one's gonna understand, except for the highest level coding nerd. You know? Did you catch that in the movie?
No.
It says something like something stack overflow something equals 1, and I was like, oh my god, he's wearing that, and that's the hashtag on the front of his hat. Like,
come back here.
So nerdy.
Come back here. We're gonna check out this razor fence shit I was talking about. Just real quick.
Oh shit!
No one cares about this stupid movie. What a garbage fucking documentary. But I watched it. I didn't like it.
Yeah, it was stupid. Yeah.
It did a good job of explaining almost nothing, and then the second half of the movie just was speculating about it. Who could Satoshi possibly be and stuff. And
they got no closer to any discovery, of course. We actually fighting these freaks or no?
I mean, just to get into the dungeon. Kill all these idiot boars. Pretty sure Rugor's on follow mode, so.
Oh, I see. So he will not fight. He's
As soon as I say that, he's like comes out of AFK. Alright, he's like, he just went through here and cleared it. We're not actually gonna do anything, we're just gonna go in and look so you get to see. So you see these thorns and shit where you're entering and they're like everywhere?
Yeah.
It's like this is the boar people, like look, you're entering a little cave, there's like little cave paintings and like
the boar freaks like the thorns.
Are all the enemies all dead in here because Rugor cleared them all? Oh, holy shit. Holy shit, we're like seeing a completely empty dungeon because Rugor just cleared through here and then we didn't actually reset the dungeon yet.
Now you know what we just entered? The game Grounded. Where you're at like the bug scale and these are like grass.
Oh, yeah, it's like grass. Thorn above us, like, yeah.
Yep. This is what that game looks like the entire time when you're in the backyard. At bug scale. This looks cool though, I like it.
There's some boars here.
I like the thorns above in the sky, how like the thorns actually cover the sky.
This is the first time I'm realizing that. This is the first time I looked up in this fucking dungeon in like 30 years. First time I looked up. I thought we were in a cave the whole time. I thought we were in a cave the whole time.
Oh my god. That's cool, like you're like in this giant thorn valley.
Hey, you see this boar right here? I tamed this boar for my hunter actually. This one right here, this bloody white one. It's my new See how Rugor does this little charge attack? He goes, the charge or whatever, the warrior thing? Yeah. The boar
Yeah.
can do that as your hunter pet. So that's why.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I'm about to level. Super close to leveling. Do I get experience or are they too low?
I don't know. No, they're too low. 28. Yeah, they're too low.
I've just been leveling slowly from it, just clearing, exploring areas.
Let's not even go in here. It's just, you know. Let's not even do this shit. Fuck this.
I won't get nothing out of it. It looks cool.
Can we mount in here?
I got the gist of it.
Yeah.
I'll mount here.
I don't like these dungeons for some reason. I don't like these weirdo indoor. It reminds me of Wailing Caverns, which is yet another super ugly dungeon, by the way.
So far, the monastery one I think was the nicest, right?
Yeah.
Oh, and then of course that castle one.
Shadowfang Keep. Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, I like that one. Those two looked visually the nicest thus far that I've seen. Are there nicer ones?
So where's this boar people? Because normally it's not boars, you fight boar men. There, these motherfuckers up here. These fuckers. Make them squeal, please, so we can hear the proper... Your proper experience in this dungeon is when you hear these fuckers squealing all the time. They're always like... There you go, squealing, yep. Now you've experienced all of Razorfen Crawl and Downs. 2 dungeons all in one. This is the whole thing. The whole time you're in here, it's just a squealing.
Nice.
All right.
I remember these squealing guys. Squealing piggies from like one of the very first mines that we entered, I think. At the beginning of the game.
I think
They
so.
also squeal like little boar things.
Well, so there's rat people. There's rat people. There's like boar people. The rat people don't squeal though. The boars squeal. There's
Definitely,
also
if you check like the very first video of us playing this game,
there's hyena people too. There's the hyena motherfuckers too.
some kind of freaks were fighting at the very start. Yeah, at the very start. Get me out of this shithole.
Yeah, this chicken shit outfit.
Problem with that game, Grounded, was it ends up becoming like, I don't know, kind of ridiculous by the end. It just keeps on going and going, and like, somehow we just gave up on it. I don't know. The combat gets too insane, and you're supposed to level like grind super hard to be able to like get the gear needed just to be able to survive at the harder areas later, right?
Yeah, well, we never played that other one.
No, that's on our list. Small Land. Yeah, we got to play that one.
That one's supposed to be way different.
Similar but different.
Like, so, what's it called? Grounded is like, it's made by Obsidian Entertainment or something, right?
I think so.
And so they try to be like, we're like Nintendo. So they try to make everything be like Nintendo feeling, where they're like, everything's in threes. Like you get 3 tiers of this, 3 tiers of that, 3 tiers of that, you know? And I think it kind of like is a little too simplified because of that. So I think this what is it called?
Small Land. I don't know if it's going to be any good or not.
It's a little bit more like a traditional survival crafting game. Grounded is a little bit more weird. It's like feels kind of like made for little kids or something. Yeah.
All these games are early access though. Like I'm pretty sure that Small Land is still early access. So where'd you guys go?
Not that way. Let's go this way though. Follow the main road. So
Plenty of time to play it. It's not even released yet. You know, it's still early access. So play it whenever the fuck, basically. Is how I feel about early access games.
The dungeon that we do where we get experience, Ragor, is Zul'Farrak, which is where we're trying to get to. We're just kind of doing the slowest possible way to get there. The route of the slowest meandering path to Zul'Farrak, as this video is called. Alright, so look around here, SiRiUS. This is a new zone. You've never been here. This is called Thousand Needles.
I like the rock. Yes. What are these things called in real life? There's a term in Arizona for Utah where they have these sharp, spiky
the plateau
rocks.
things are called plateaus and buttes based on their size, I think. These things are called I don't know what there's another word for the smaller ones. Yeah, the ones with the little balancing rocks and shit, there's a word for them.
That's cool looking.
I'm pretty sure this is the evil one that we're going up, right? Is this the evil one? This is the evil one. This is the evil one.
This shit looks pretty cool. I like it.
They're doing their escort quest, and they're like right at the very end of it. You see that shit?
To like fight their way up here, and then what are these things? Tokens.
Make sure you invite all three of them to our guild. Yeah, so these this is like a evil base. We shouldn't go up here. We should go back down. This is where you fight evil Tauren.
I see.
But there's an actual town which is on top of another one of these ones where it's the actual flight path in this zone.
The Tauren have been twisted here.
Yeah, exactly.
This place does kind of look like a twisted version of the Tauren area, you know?
Look down here on the left.
Something's wrong in these hills.
Look at the left. There's like geysers and shit.
Oh,
geysers.
Nice.
Look at this motherfucker. Let's kill this fucker.
Evil Tauren. What level was he?
I don't know. I have my interface turned off. Like level 25, something like that.
All these areas you would have kind of visited as you're leveling between 1 and 30.
See this guy right here? This messenger motherfucker? He gives a special quest item. Yeah, you have to capture him, and then he gives an item called Assassination Note, and then you get the quest. Begins a quest level 23. Fuck that shit. But did you loot him, SiRiUS?
Yeah.
Okay.
Should I just throw that thing away, or what?
Yeah. Rugor, you might want to do it if you're like, you know, trying to get a reputation or whatever the fuck. I'm not sure who it's reputation for, though. Probably.
Is this rune scroll?
No, it's called Assassination Note. Looks like a square letter thing.
Am I blind?
It's under the quest section, so yes. Blind and stupid.
He's an exclamation mark blocking the square of this, so I couldn't see it.
But the quest items are all sorted into the quest section. There's only 3 fucking items in it, so.
But what's this other one? What's this here?
We have this add-on
scroll,
Rugor, called Arc Inventory, which like categorizes all your items and stuff. It's quite nice.
Should I open this one?
No, level 15 quest. No.
Gonna throw it away then.
Yeah. Well, so the problem though, there's one problem I have with Arc Inventory, that it's like Linux. Do you think you can just like launch it and get into it and then start using it? No. You have to configure everything. Like it doesn't even work properly. There's no categories whatsoever when you first start off. So you have to like configure everything. Why can't they just
should have done some kind of good default to start off on? And
that's literally the difference between Windows and Linux. Is that Windows is like, hey, we'll just do it like this, and then you can customize it.
Commonly used default type settings.
This is like why are Linux people like this? Why are Linux people like that?
Leveled by discovering 1,000 needles. So by the way, I can equip this weapon now.
Nice. Look at that shit. Yeah, look at that axe.
Wowie.
See,
I remember seeing this at the very beginning of the game.
Normally, if you were a proper warrior, not this 5x noob shit, you would have gotten a version of this axe called the Whirlwind Axe, like at level 35, which looks the same as this, but it's more silvery. And you would have been trying to get that shit as soon as possible because it's such a powerful weapon, the Whirlwind Axe or whatever. Did you ever get that, Rugor, when you were leveling the Whirlwind Axe?
Imagine it actually spun. Imagine it had like it was connected to the shaft with a little rotator thing so it could spin and it would go spinning like a ninja star as you slice with it.
Yeah.
It doesn't spin. This isn't Final Fantasy VII.
No,
Doesn't spin.
I think in later versions of WoW, the items are like that.
I see.
Anyways, this zone, if you look at the map real quick, look how it's very, like, long and skinny.
Oh, shit, it's like,
Isn't that weird?
Yeah. Where the fuck are we? If I zoom out, we're here.
South of the Barrens, basically.
Dustwallow Marsh.
That's
Where
the Barrens is in the center. That's the the Barrens right there, yeah. And then south of that that's Thousand Needles.
Thousand Needles.
If you look above it in that little cradle between the two that you were looking at, that's Dustwallow Marsh where we looked at earlier.
Oh, okay, cool.
Let me show that actually. So here's
What is
Barrens.
as Shara? What is that?
Where's that? Oh, Ashara.
It's northeast.
That's a 45 to 55 zone, which we will go to level at the end because it's super nice looking and it's like good place to level. But basically,
This is all on the West Island or West Kingdom that we're doing all this.
Yep.
Right?
Yep. It's called
Have we
Callum.
discovered much of the eastern ones?
So this one's called Kalimdor. Eastern Kingdoms is like, here's the thing about it. We're like in the north corner of it with Tearsfall Glades. That's where Undercity is. And then we kind of went to Silver Pine Forest, which is at the very west side of it. That right there. Silver Pine Forest and Hillsrad Foothills is where, like to the right of it. No, go up to the top.
Remember the Burning Steps? I think I saw that.
Yeah, but do you remember how we rode all the way through that Alliance area? So the entire middle section of Eastern Kingdoms is like Alliance controlled.
Oh, I see.
So we remember we like rode through that, and that's how we took like that big adventure with Prime and stuff. Yeah.
Duskwood is
So
down here.
it's the inverse for the Alliance, by the way. For them, the middle of Kalimdor is all Horde controlled. So they are limited to the southern and northern parts of Western Kingdoms, Kalimdor. So they inverted it for the two, you know.
What about the northern? Have you seen anything up here?
So Northrend, since this is a Wrath of the Lich King client, you can actually see it. But that's not it's not in there until 2 more expansions away. So now like right click one more.
Shit.
Like yeah, if you look at Northrend, this is like all the northern zone, Storm Peaks, Ice Crown, Crystal Song, Wintergrass, Dragonblight. That's all snow shit. That's why I like it. There's like 4 zones that are all. Look at Zul Drak is like a fucking super alien zone. It's like
Looking forward to this shit, boy.
you know what the best one is? Sholazar Basin is like a tropical one.
Oh shit! A tropical up here in the snow. It's crazy.
Yeah, because it's like a basin. It's like a Jurassic or whatever the fuck dinosaur type thing. Okay, so then you right click again to zoom back out. One more past this one where you see the 3 continents. You go right click again.
What the fucking shit?
That's where you see Outland. Yeah.
Where's this at?
This is what's coming in the Burning Crusade very soon.
Oh, so you're gonna do this first, then you go back in here.
Yeah, and
then you go to Northrend after.
Yes, exactly. So look at Outland.
What did they add after that? What's the next one add?
Cataclysm like reworks the whole world. So I don't know. And then Mists of Pandaria, the one after that, adds the Panda world, which I don't know anything about this because I never played WoW in those times. So
yeah.
But if
pretty cool.
You look at Outland real quick.
Look at what?
And look at Outland.
Uh-huh.
So where you come in to Outland is in Hellfire Peninsula on the east side of it. That's where that's where the Dark Portal is like on the east side there. And then you go forget where the city is.
Forest. I mean Terrorcar Forest.
Think Terrorcar Forest if you click on that one. And then there's like a city that says Shatrath City. That's the city. That's like the capital of city of the whole Outland or whatever.
Shatrath City sounds like it shat itself.
Yes, pretty much. My favorite zone though in Outland is Nagrand. To the left there. There's like floating islands and stuff with the waterfalls coming off of them and stuff. And
Zangar Marsh.
That's a fucking mushrooms place or something.
Sounds like something Trump would say. Zangar Marsh, China. China, Langar Marsh.
Jesus. But Nagrand, since you have a flying mount, you actually get to fly up onto the little floating islands and stuff. It's pretty epic.
Yep. That's cool. I'm looking forward to that. I'm excited. I'm excited.
All right, let's go. Let's go.
What level will we need to be by then? 80? 70?
So you get to go to Outland. Where the fuck are you?
Where the fuck did these motherfuckers go? Let me catch up. You
Um,
guys must have been walking while I was looking at the map.
look at the map while we're walking. No, I'm just kidding. So you get to go to Outland at 58. So you don't actually have to be 60 quite, but you have to be 58. And then you reach 70 by the end of the Burning Crusade, and then to go to Northrend you have to be 68, I believe. But you have to wait for the expansion to come out, so that will be like we have plenty of time to level from 60 to 70.
Did you experience this shit as it was coming out back in the day? Did you play it like
No, because I never played the Burning Crusade. So I played WoW vanilla, and then I stopped playing WoW, and then I played Wrath of the Lich King.
Happened and you missed it.
No, so I played Wrath of the Lich King, but I never played the Burning Crusade.
Someday I played on a virtual server 20 years ago.
So I never experienced the Burning Crusade, like, because you can go to the Burning Crusade stuff when Wrath of the Lich King is out, obviously, because it's already out, you know. But it's not the current it's not the current expansion. So like I never experienced what it's like when it's like the top content.
What is this desolate tar and hilltop we've reached here? This looks very bleak and sad. What is this?
This is the flight path area. Where the fuck is the flight master?
Oh, okay.
Here's the flight master, Windmaster Rider. Talk to this motherfucker.
Wow, so this is now even more south than I've ever been.
Yep.
Very good.
So this whole zone is pretty much like this. It's these little bluffs or whatever, buttes and whatever fucking.
All right.
Let's
get the hell out of here.
Wait, so yeah, let's mount up.
We're gonna run. We're not gonna fly.
No, you don't have any flight paths that are south of here.
We're gonna go even more south. Okay.
Yeah. Get the fuck home this way. Are you actually? Let's go down the rope bridge. Let's go this way. So.
Something. Show me the way. What's that song? Show me the way.
So, have you ever been to, the wind? What is that called? The wind, whatever the fuck. In Utah or whatever the fuck, and like they have these wind-swept.
The caverns. I've seen what you're talking about.
Yeah,
they go between between the base of these kind of sand cliffs, and then
the wind
walking between them. I've seen that shit.
The wind shapes these kind of this geology or whatever the fuck.
Carved out little pathways and tunnels and shit between.
Rugor has died. Rugor fell off the mountain.
Holy shit! That's far enough to kill you.
Hell yeah! He picked the fastest way down.
Here. This can't kill me.
He's gonna die.
Kill me. I'm a god.
10%. Can I jump?
Fucking god.
Bam! I got the achievement.
Holy shit! Nice. What's your health?
7%.
Holy shit! Nice.
The achievement is going down, fall 65 yards without dying. Which, by the way, as a priest, you can just do that by using the levitate skill on yourself and then jumping. And then you could just fall any distance and then it still counts.
That's alone is worthwhile to perhaps play. Where's that character?
The priest?
Falling.
Yeah, the mage can actually do it too. They do a thing called feather fall. And they can actually cast that on everyone else too on the party, so.
Oh, nice.
Unfortunately, this priest can only do it to themselves, and it's called levitate, which, so feather fall, it's only for falling. It does not work with the water walking. Levitate works for falling and for walking on water. So it's like dual, levitate, it's like dual use. You actually levitate off the ground or whatever.
You're special. You're very special.
Oh,
special boy.
You know what else they add in, is it Wrath of the Lich King? The Death Knight? Yeah, they had the yeah. It is in Wrath of the Lich King because the Lich King is a Death Knight, so they have to add the whole class and everything of Death Knight. They can ride their mount on the water because they have like a frozen path or something that freezes the water in front of them as they ride, and then.
What level are these enemies anyway?
28.
Shit. Did I even fight him? No.
No. So
Took
this.
me off my mount.
What do you think of this zone? It's kind of.
It's okay, I guess.
It has this feeling of like you're down in the valley between the, these windswept whatever the fuck things. I wish I knew what the name was. There's a name for that type of biome.
I know.
Whatever.
I've also heard it one time somewhere in the past.
Wind shear or something. I don't know. But so this zone.
A desert? Are we entering a desert? What is this shit?
Yeah. So this is still part of Thousand Needles, but it's a separate little area called Shimmering Flats, I believe. The Shimmering Flats, yes.
Is this where they test fast cars? I mean, it's that one desert in California.
Holy shit, this
Nevada.
motherfucker totally... Is that why this is here?
I don't know, but I know in like Nevada they have that one place called, I forget the name of it, but they test all the fast...
Look behind you real quick.
Super fast cars.
Look behind you.
Salt flats, they're called, right? Salt flats.
Serious, look behind you.
What?
Look at the where we came from. Look at the scenery.
Yeah, I saw
That's
it.
nice, no? No?
And okay, I guess.
Trying to take screenshot. Okay, I got it.
I'm not that impressed by this scenery.
Okay.
All this scenery. We just seen much nicer looking zones earlier. This shit's cool. I like this desert. Salt flat desert.
There's actually a salt flat place I went to because like Margaret and I went to all these national parks down there in the south in like Utah and Colorado and Arizona and whatever
Holy
the fuck.
shit. This is supposed to be based on the fucking race flags up here? Yeah.
That's
exactly what they're going for.
That's what I'm saying.
Here.
This motherfucker called this shit. Like,
yeah.
They have a racetrack here, and there's this little like.
Completely based on that place. Yep.
What is that called in real life?
I forget the actual name, but it's something salt flats in Nevada, and like this where they test like those 1,000 horsepower whatever turbo jet engine, like like those vehicles that go like that break the land speed records. They're actually not cars; they're just on wheels, but they have like a jet turbine on the back of it. They're like 1,000 miles an hour and shit, because the salt flat is so smooth. There's no wind, so that's where they do all the land speed record breaking.
Do you have a carrot on a stick yet? Serious? I don't think so. Talk to this motherfucker right here. This Whizzle Brass Bolts right here. Little gnome motherfucker. That's what they do. These little gnomes are little engineers. They're engineering, making fucking cars and shit. Look, he's got this. Look at the rocket thing behind him. That's exactly what you're talking about.
Yep.
So talk to which one of these motherfuckers sells the thing. It's one of these is a vendor. Which one's the vendor?
Greetings. Very good. Need assistance?
Where's the guy who sells the thing?
Pit boss.
This motherfucker, maybe. No?
Supplies.
How are you?
No. One of these people is a vendor.
Good day to you.
The fuck?
Hi, how are you?
Maybe he's over here, actually. Pazik, I'm pretty sure it's this fuck. No?
What's up?
Nope.
Glad I could
Which one
help.
is it?
Hey,
Look at this Daisy.
Who
Race
sells the
starter
fucking
girl.
carrots?
Look at that shit. Race starter girl. I like that shit.
Daisy.
Only purpose being to start races.
Daisy, the race
With a
starter
punch.
girl.
Yep. Only human here in this.
They
whole
will
place.
allow it. They will allow it.
Yes, they're like, should we banish her? She's human. Yeah, but look at her. These little pervert gnomes. Yes, but I don't think so. We'll make an exception here.
Look for this fucker. Look for a little goblin fuck who sells items.
I I kind of have pod racer style, fucking with rockets on, like Star Wars pod racer thing or whatever.
Yeah, what do you want? Talk to me.
This game came out 5 years after that movie, so that was still in the public's mind's eye or whatever.
Oh, this is the, what is it called? The Phantom Menace or whatever?
Yeah, the pod racers, yeah.
Try and find those fuck, please.
Well, how art reflects, media, reflects art, reflects media, reflects art, reflects games.
Can I
Back and
help
forth.
you? Honored, I'm
I
sure.
can't find this vendor guy. I don't really hide him.
Just
that
try
well,
talk to them, because maybe I don't see it or something. Like, come talk to these fucks. He's
Maybe this
definitely
one with the exclamation mark?
Good day to you.
one of these fuckers sells shit. He might not be showing it to me because I already have the item.
You got my attention.
Try talking to them so I can see what the fuck on your screen.
Pleased to meet you.
Like one of these fuckers sells an item that you want. Where?
There's an ice cream vendor here.
Off and away. Hi, how are you?
I mean, it's not ice cream.
Can you do that again? I want to watch your screen. Can you go back?
There's an ice cream vendor here.
No. Go back to the other side.
You have a great day now.
Talk to these little fuckers again. Those two in front of the rocket. Talk to the other guy.
Salt flat
Who
venom.
the fuck is it? And does one of these people sells a goddamn item? I'm telling you.
Interest you on a pint?
One of them's like a vendor. Find this motherfucker.
It's not this supply person here.
No.
Time is money, friend.
I thought it was this Posic piece of shit over here.
Is this a house you can go in?
Time is money.
What is the house you can go in here?
I know he's not in a house.
Oh, okay.
I think they made it so that I can't see it anymore because I did the quest. So they made it go away for me.
Let me check over this
these
way.
two again.
And Kona chicken box?
No. No, don't check here. Go back to the pod racer area over here.
Could it be on top of this thing here?
No, it's just literally one of these dudes sitting here, and I know it's one of these fucks who just stands around over here. Try talking to Posic.
Road lightning. This racing related.
Who's this guy?
Maybe one of these? Zamek? Doesn't talk.
My, you're a tall one. Hi.
I'm just trying to look it up
Racer.
because I know that it's the guy who gives the quest, so...
Alrighty then. Hi, how are you?
It's this guy right here.
Drink vendor?
I'm looking it up. It's this motherfucker right here. Do you already have this item and we already got it or something? Can you check your character real quick? It would be equipped on your character. No, you don't have it. Check this motherfucker. Wizzle Rasples. I'm standing right in front of him.
Good day to you. Pleased to meet you.
He definitely does not have. He's not a vendor for me anymore.
Alrighty then.
He only looked like he gave 3 different quests. He didn't look like he vended. Is it this
Click on
hardened shells
Gazrilla. Click on Gazrilla.
thing?
Accept
Carrot
it.
on a stick. Fuck.
No, but accept the quest.
51,000?
Yeah, but you're supposed to be able to just literally buy it from him.
Assistance?
Like, did
Oh.
Warmane change this shit and they got rid of it, or what?
Off and away.
He wants Gazrilla's electrified scale.
I know, because see, that's the normal way you would get the carrot on a stick, is you have to go fight this boss in Zul'Farrak. But they changed it on Warmane, so you can just buy it from a vendor for 3 fucking gold. So, like, why is it not here, you know?
Yeah.
Is it because you're... Is it because I just turned the quest in, and, like, you were in my party? Or what?
Oh. Not too sure.
Try to abandon the quest. Gazrilla. Yeah. And then, like, leave the party.
How do I do that again? Now talk to him?
Yeah, now try talking to him. It's so annoying. Is it this other guy next to him? I don't understand. Like, this is... I was just here, like, the other week, and I talked to these fuckers, and they sold this goddamn thing.
Huh.
But it's like a thing that's not on the official WoW. It's just on this server, so, you know, I don't know how to look that up.
Hi, how are you?
Can I help you?
Can you buy the required scale thing at this, you know, at a auction house?
We're just gonna have to do the actual quest. Just fine.
Shit, okay.
How are you?
Where's that?
In Zul'Farrak.
We're gonna just go in there?
Yeah, we were gonna do that anyways, but I thought, like,
Time is money, friend.
you could just buy it ahead of time. Fuck's sake.
Well, I took the quest, invite me back, I guess. Do I need to share the quest, or
I already did
you've
it.
already done it? You've already done it.
I think, like, somehow when I did that, when I turned it in,
Yo! Hurry back.
maybe I should just accept all these quests.
What's up? Yeah, what do you want? Interesting. Yo!
Fuck, this is driving me insane. Pretty sure this was here, and then they must have changed it or something. They must have got rid of it.
Hey there.
Or some shit, I don't know.
I'm gonna make you work for that quest.
Can I help you? Honored, I'm sure.
Here there.
Now I should do that dungeon, I guess, or
Hi.
just up to that point.
Greetings.
We're doing the whole thing.
Yeah, the whole thing.
You have a great day now.
Anyways, I just wanted to make sure it's not here and I'm not just insane.
Hi, how are you?
Literally checked all these fucks.
Very well then.
Yeah. Rugor, you were able to buy this here, weren't you? Do you remember this?
Greetings.
This guy sells a chicken. I don't know. Alright, fuck it. Let's just go do it the proper way. I think somehow we fucked it up or something by doing it and then got... Because I just got the reward. I just turned it in and so I just got a second one. So somehow, like, that made it so the series can't buy it or something, you know? Or Warmane changed it and they got rid of it. That's also possible.
Bastards.
You have a chicken now? Oh, nice. Rugor's got a chicken.
Nice. I like how it's just like a small desert. It's not like... It's not too big. What is this shit? This is like the valley out of here. Why is this reminding me of like SiRiUS Sam 1 when you're exiting those valleys of those, like, you know, those desert valleys, which leads you to the next battle zone. And there's these little valley things like separating the main battle zones in the game, you know. Not to overwhelm the poor video cards of 2001, you see. similar to how WoW is doing that as well, because this is literally all due to like video card. Oh shit! This is this area looks cool as fuck. What is that?
Tatooine. Oh,
Yes.
named is.
I remember, again, the first cool desert I ever saw in a game was Tatooine in Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic in 2003 on Xbox, and I was like, holy shit, this desert looks amazing.
Get your flight path over here.
Which one is it?
It's got the green fucking thing above his head.
This idiot.
Yeah, so now you can finally fly all the way up.
Way south. Nice.
Yeah. And so this town is a goblin town. We never actually went to fucking Booty Bay, I just realized. Oh my god.
Where would that have been?
In Stranglethorn Vale. We just never went down to it. It's on the other continent, the south side.
Oh, I see. Okay.
So we went to Grom Goal in Stranglethorn Vale. So click on Stranglethorn Vale. So we went to Grom Goal base camp, which is where you fly in with the Zeppelin. But if you go to the south side of it, of that zone, there's Booty Bay at the south. Why does it keep auto-switching, for fuck's sake?
Fucking player nearby.
But why
For
is
some reason
it?
it has a freak out then.
Is that why it's switching?
Yeah. I heard the noise go beep 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 beep.
Kept auto-switching back. Anyways, so... yeah, on the very south end of it, Booty Bay. We should go visit that sometime. You can actually just reach that by taking the boat from Ratchet.
I see. I remember Ratchet. Remember that's the pirate city. Alright.
Now
Now where, Captain?
So come into the city.
A giant wrench above it. As their symbol. It's like some kind of repair city.
Talk to me. Keep it real.
It's a gnome city. So it's well, goblins.
Right, the gnomes are known for their
goblins.
gadgetry and crafting.
It's sort of goblins, I think, too. So these are more goblins because they have like these robots and shit. And they have gnomes too. See the little gnomes here? They're fucking here because they are getting along over engineering. They're like working together, you know? Just like the Russian scientists working with the American scientists, even though they're supposed to hate each other because they're like, for science, you know?
For
We love science more than anything else. Our
Yes.
hatreds are put aside. So
This is definitely Tatooine inspired. Like, look at this fucking stone igloo dwelling just like they had in Star Wars.
yeah. So look in here, by the way. It's a bank. You can access the bank here.
Nice.
Put shit away.
Keep it real.
Iron ore, a single iron ore I had. Want to put anything else away?
And the other thing they have here is called a neutral auction house.
What does that mean? Neutral auction house.
So it's an auction house, which is not. So if you like search on it, and click just search, without filtering for anything. There's 5 pages total of items on this entire fucking auction house. There's not like nothing else. Isn't that crazy?
So what's different about this versus the other normal
So it's
auction
separate.
houses?
So normally when you're looking at the auction house in Orgrimmar or Thunderbluff or Undercity, they're all looking at the same one, right?
Yeah.
And then the Alliance have their own auction house, which is linked between Stormwind, Ironforge, and Teldrassil, or whatever the fuck their Night Elf city is called.
Uh-huh.
But so then this is like a third one. So then, but also anyone can access it, Alliance and Horde. So,
Oh,
so they
see.
call it neutral because it's you can actually trade items here between your different faction characters. So you could like sell your item here and then buy it on the Alliance or whatever. And then it's also linked with the other auction house, which is in Booty Bay. but it's basically like a third auction house. The
Yeah.
third market, separate market.
Is that why they did it? So you could trade stuff between your characters?
And just for the, I think for the vibe, the lore, like the fact that, yeah, so there's like certain items, for example, like, that are exclusive to the factions, like cats, you can only buy on Alliance side. So if you want a cat on Horde, the only way you can buy it is if some Alliance player has to list it on this auction house, and you have to buy it on here. So actually, if you search this auction house, you probably have pets as one of their main ones listed here. Lifelike mechanical toad is the only one. It's under miscellaneous. Pet. But so I could list a bunch of snakes on here because they don't have snakes on Alliance side. And
Did I buy one of these toads?
if you want, lifelike mechanical toad.
It's probably cooler than a stupid
Can't
snake.
equip that.
Yeah, try it.
Buy out, right?
Yep.
Am I rich? What's my money? Oh yeah, I'm good. Can afford 5 gold. Does that appear again? Isn't it under here somewhere?
You have to go to your mailbox.
Oh fuck!
They
Where's
have,
the
They have
mailbox?
a mailbox out here. Did you notice the corpse that was in there? By the way, you notice the corpses all around the town.
Yes. What's going on with that? Does it have to do with the wizard thing that's coming?
It's just because this is a neutral town, so there's Alliance and Horde players running around here. I don't know if you notice all these disgusting night elves running around here.
Oh, I see.
If you try and attack them, though, these little Gadgets and Bruiser motherfuckers will fight you. But that does not stop people from fighting still. They will still murder you, especially if you're like not near one of the guards. They'll try and quickly kill you. Look at this gnome motherfucker. I see Ragor's hungry. Maybe Baikasha has some food because if we are eating the gnomes, and he is a gnome, and he will eat him.
Does he get his hands up like he's surrendering?
He licks her. No, I think he's just AFK.
Oh, I see.
Disgusting hairy gnome. Be a hairball. Get
And
a
so if you
hairball.
do attack a player, like any of the guards will come running and fight you as well. Just
Yeah,
anyway. Or?
these bruiser fucks will fuck you up. They'll attack you, like 3 of them. Yeah.
I see.
Anyways,
All right.
let's just look at this zone real quick, and then I can end this video.
Yeah. Anything else to look at in this zone? It's a pretty cool looking area.
We'll just like run out here into the desert. On your horse, preferably.
Horse. Let's just call it my retard. If I summon my pet, will they actually... Can you ride your mount while they... You know...
Follow you around? I think so. So,
asked him I had to...
so you learned it, so he's added to your collection. So if you open your character panel...
Yeah, I did it. Here he is.
Oh, okay.
Here he is. He's tiny. This is a mechanical toad.
He's like
How
under
tiny
your
he is.
fucking thing. Hold on, let me look at it real close.
5 gold for this motherfucker. Hilarious.
His little tongue animation. He goes underneath the fucking thing. Hilarious. So, this zone, when you leave the city, that's where you will most likely get murdered, because the players will follow you out of town, and then they'll murder you.
So what's the safe way out to flight? The flight thing?
This is their flight master on this side. Usually just be quick about your business. Watch if people are following you when you leave, you know?
Yeah.
If they
Oh,
if
this
they
is
are
the-
run back into town.
This is one of the rust type zones of WoW, apparently.
This is an actual sand dune desert. Yep.
These creatures are fairly high level. Kill this
Yeah,
beast.
so aside from the dungeon, I think this is where we're gonna do our questing for level 40 shit. The other zone to
EXP.
question for 40s on this continent is SiRiUS, which is to the left of Thousand Needles. We'll probably do both of those, this place and that.
Looking on the map, we just haven't gone to the bottom left of the continent.
Look at Rugor. He sees a level 49, he's gonna murder him. No? Rugor, no rug? Night Elf Warrior. Wait until he gets out into the sands and then murder him.
This desert shit looks pretty cool. It's like a very like weirdly pale looking desert, I guess. Strangely PP yellow lemonade colored desert. That's how I will describe this. Not a normal looking desert, I'll say that.
What do you think of the sand dunes and shit, the giant bones and whatever?
Yeah, that's cool. The color of the desert being like this weird lemonade color is very strange. But it still looks pretty cool.
We just follow this motherfucker around. I like the footprints. That's what I like about the zone, leaving the footprints behind.
Probably worried. He's probably pretty worried. This motherfucker wants to fight.
That's still recharging.
This is actually high damage and shit.
They're actually your level.
I'm gonna get fucked. Unless you help, of course. Nice. Yeah, these are high enough level to fuck me.
That spell isn't ready yet. That ability isn't ready yet.
You said my heroic strike doesn't really do much, or to not use it as much as I used to, or what?
It's a trap. It's a rage trap. Uses up all your rage. It doesn't actually do that much damage versus if you use the rage for other skills that do actual full extra attacks. Like if you read the text on heroic strike, it says it adds some amount of damage on your next attack. So you have your attack rate, which is your auto attack, right? It's adding like some amount of damage to your next auto attack. But you could be using your rage to actually do a full ass other full attack. So there's like your mortal strike skill. What is that one? Do you have that on your bar? Motherfucker.
Did I even ever put that on here?
No. Fuck, we need to fix SiRiUS. He needs to like get his skills. I don't think he's even gotten his new tier skills after 40, after we leveled him a bunch.
Yeah.
All this shit.
Oh no, it's here. I just recently put it on. I just didn't even realize to use this one yet. It's so new. Whirlwind and Immortal Strike. These are brand new. I just added these.
So that's your skill that you get from reaching level 40 and getting the 31st point into your arms talent tree. So if you look at your talents, it's like the final skill in that list. It uses a lot of rage though. It's like 30 rage. But it's a full ass extra attack. So then you're adding like, you know, you're doing your auto attack and you're doing that attack. Another one is Whirlwind. It actually adds another attack. Slam is another one you should be using. You have on 8 there, I see.
What does Slam do?
Slam does a full ass attack. Slams the opponent causing weapon damage plus 43. So that's like a normal attack plus some extra damage, right? Has a 1.5 second cast time. If you have some super slow weapon, which has like a 4 second attack speed, Slam is able to do that kind of. So by having such a slow speed, usually the flat damage on the weapon is really high because it needs to have matching DPS to match the other items of the level, right? So the slower your weapon is, the higher the flat damage is. Slam will do a weapon and damage attack every 1.5 seconds. So you can cast it over and over and over again in a row. I think it's only 15 rage. So if you have a bunch of extra rage, you should be using Slam like 3 times in a row, not Heroic Strike. Like you'll do way more damage with Slam with your rage than you will with Heroic Strike.
Doing Slam and Whirlwind and if I gotta go into Berserker stance for that one. And then Mortal Strike.
Yeah, we'll sort all that shit out so that way it makes more sense because your hot bar's all fucked up, I think, the way it's organized.
Organized like complete reject did it.
Well, it's organized like you just learned the skill and you put it on your bar in a random spot, so you need to think about
That's exactly what I have done.
You need to organize it kind of like, what are the skills you use most often? Those should be on your main buttons, you know? And then any skills that you don't use as often should be the more tertiary. We're about to get fucked by this mage. Rugor, fight this fuck.
The evil motherfucker. Why does he must try to be evil?
I need a target.
Put a curse on his ass.
Now is he scared that Rugor's
No,
on him?
because he's going to try and murder you because you're the lowest level. And so he's going to try and kill you. He's attacking you now. You're going to die now.
I need to get closer.
God damn it.
And now he's going to go for
Should
me.
we go fucking fast?
Yeah, because he's a max level and you're level 40. So Rugor is just over here like he's just laughing at Rugor, turning into a sheep.
Wow.
Get him, Rugor. Get that fuck. Charges. Intercept. Intercept. Intercept this piece of shit.
My name is Secret Majo. Secret Majo?
Range.
Alright, but you got heals coming, Rugor. Don't worry about it.
A really high health for a mage character, 3,500. Warriors like, can I actually ever reach the mage, you know?
That's pretty much the game.
Quest. That's the quest.
Now
Mage
he's
has
gonna...
all these fucking tricks.
He's fucking drinking. Just get that motherfucker. Yes, yes.
As soon as the brute can reach him.
That's right. Yeah, it is. Well, so...
Can you still revive me? Because my corpse is still here.
Yeah, I can. So the thing is with the warrior is he's got two. He's got charge and intercept. Intercept can be used in combat. Like, that's the main advantage of it. And, like... But
Do I have that shit yet?
You just learned it with Berserker Stance. This is why we went to that island. Actually, you learned Intercept and Berserker Stance. Like, it's like the main reason we got it. But you need to learn how to switch to that stance or whatever, you know? I'll see what I was doing there, by the way, Rugor. I was purposefully keeping just out of range of the fucking mage piece of shit while healing you. So the mage was like, kind of gave up trying to fight me because they knew that I was like able to keep the exact distance away from them so they can't shoot at me. So they're forced to kind of fight you.
This mage thought he would fucking...
He tried to shoot at me first, but then I ran out of range, just out of range. Haha. That's how you PvP play with the priest, by the way, in a battleground and stuff. You try and stay right behind your warriors, and they always like try and come for you, but then once they come for you, now they're behind enemy lines, and now they're being fucked by the warrior. The warrior and priest combo in PvP is like super powerful.
So was he a level 60?
Yeah.
He thought he could take on the world.
He ran between us, and he was just like, time to kill all three of these fucks. That is what he was doing. Now we camp his corpse, and we see if he's fucking respawns. There he is. Get his ass. Get him, Rugor. He's aggroed on me, though, of course.
You wish to kill him again?
Of course.
What is his range, anyway? Like, if I want to stay out of his range, like, how far back do I have to stay?
Where you are about, yeah.
Of course, I get stupid enemies on me, like an idiot.
Yes, me too. Of course, these enemies are attacking me now. I can't heal you, Rugor. I can't. These fuckers are fucking me.
I ran to the top of a mountain, sir, to escape.
Fuck these animals. Now he's coming for me. It's a fucking mage piece of shit. As long as I'm between you and... Oh, he's gonna try and probably morph you, and then he's gonna come for me. He's gonna teleport behind on the other side. Get the fuck away from me!
I'm useless in this.
The fuck away from me! Nope, nope. 2 frostbolt can't do that. Nope.
It says his name is Lieutenant. What does that mean? He's killed like how many players? A lot? He's coming for you. He's coming for you.
He's trying.
There's all kinds of slowdown spells and freeze spells
Yeah.
and fucking daze, everything. Look, here comes that pyramid. Did you see the pyramid just came in from the sky? And it disappeared. It's crazy.
I got his little warlock buddy joining him. Warlock buddy's not helping him. Yeah, charges him. Yes. Now intercept. Now intercept. Yeah, yeah, doubled. Yeah. Now he's gonna ice block. At this point, I will heal you. Or no, wait. Back off.
I'm out of range. I can't cast that yet.
Curse on his ass.
I need to get closer.
Come here, you fuck. I will not let you eat.
To target something.
Wait, what? He logged out. What? Oh, he ran into the fucking city zone and he logged out. What the fuck?
Which means he,
Oh, I'm being... Oh, he's back. He's back. He's just logged back in immediately. And he's like, ah, fuck's sake. He's gonna kill me now. Fuck!
Good play, sir. Good play.
He did a master level... God damn it.
Holy shit. So, lured you toward the city, and he logged out, and he logged back in and did what? Like,
Immediately logged back in and then sheeped Rugor. Meanwhile, a paladin showed up, by the way, to fight. And so then he immediately, because I ran up to be like, where'd he go? And so then I was like, now way too close to run away from him out of range, you know?
Damn. It's pretty clever, actually.
Yeah.